Hey Blizzard Nation, Ryan Hobson, Director of Sales, and I am joined by Green Bay Blizzard owner, Kathy Trinkler.
Hi, Ryan.
I was the first one to do the mic thing.
I love the mic thing.
Beat you to it. So we are here for an awesome day in Blizzard history.
Yes.
The first episode of...
We don't have a name.
Cover what this should be named.
Yeah, we have no idea what to name it. So we're actually looking to you guys to name it. So this is the show that we told you we would be doing weekly. And it might even go past the season.
For sure.
Yeah, I think it will. Because we're going to have a lot of fun doing it. You might not watch all of them, but we're going to have fun doing it.
I'll watch all of them. I'll be in all of them.
I think you'll be in all of them.
At least till the end of the season. This is not my season notice.
Whoa, that went dark really, really fast. No, I think we need to come up with a name. So we thought of like the Ryan and Kathy show, the Breakfast with the Blizzard, which if you know me, I don't get up early, so it's not going to be Breakfast with the Blizzard. Just some unique names. So give us some ideas on what you think it should be called, right?
Absolutely. We will let Blizzard Nation name this going forward, and we will have some fun with it. Some of those later in the year episodes with Kathy may be from a boat or when she's in Disney remotely. Oh. I know our camera crew would love that.
Yes, we did get Big Bark to say if they need to be on location, they do travel. So could happen. You never know.
Yes.
Disney is such a magical place. But we cannot talk about Disney because the whole show will be about
hour
Disney.
episode.
Yes,
then.
It would be.
So yes, this is a really exciting first for us to do these for you guys. Kathy and I have been looking forward to this. So we thought it'd be important for episode 1, even though you guys have been watching us during the whole COVID and the off-season time, just navigate some of this craziness, is to get to know us both as to how I got involved, how Kathy got involved, and a little bit about them. So I'm going to play interviewer, not interviewee, on this first.
Technical.
Ooh.
Getting all technical.
I was just making sure I used the right word, so which would be par for the course if I didn't. So.
And throughout all of these, we're going to do shameless plugs, right?
Yes. Yep.
For our sponsors.
Yes.
So can I do the first one?
Go for it.
Ryan, let's talk about this beautiful mug we have on our tables today.
Yeah. Oh, was that me?
Yeah, that's you. That's your cue.
These beautiful mugs are available on greenbayblizzard.com, and they come from Silver Squirrel Engraving and Gifts in Kaukauna, Wisconsin.
Local. And supporting the Blizzard.
And they have a squirrel as their logo.
Squirrel.
Yeah,
squirrel. Anyway, okay. So go ahead, Mr. Interviewer.
Absolutely. So let's start with the big question. So have you always dreamed of owning a football team?
This is a family show, so I need to say, oh no, Ryan, that was never a plan. So it's a funny story, and yet not so funny. My husband and I, Larry, which maybe we'll have him as a guest.
For sure.
Absolutely. So Larry had never been to an indoor football game before and went as an outing with one of our companies. And afterwards said, you know what? That was very fun. That was a good time. Yep. And then in the newspaper, a couple of months after that, he saw an article stating that the Green Bay Blizzard was going to be leaving Green Bay unless it could find new ownership. And he showed me the article. I read the article and looked at him and said, so now we're going to own a football team? And that's really how it went down. The owners were looking to get out. There was a proposal on the table for there to be 12 owners total. At that time, Art Clarkson, God rest his soul, was one of those owners along with Amon Green. And we just said, okay, how about we just keep you two on and we'll come on board. Don't get another 9 owners.
Sure.
And let's call it CGT football for Clarkson, Green, Trinkler. Since then, it's now just Larry and I. So to kind of fast forward ahead, but we decided to keep the CG and T in there, just because that's how it's been, and we owe a lot to Art, and we owe a lot to Amon as well for introducing us to the sport. So definitely was not planned by any means.
I've gotten to know you over my time here, and I know the love of entertainment and theater and movies was not far removed. So we joke about not owning a football team, but it does hold a special place for you, I think. So
yeah, absolutely. So to me, it's about the theater of it, right? So yes, we're in the sports entertainment, but the key word there is entertainment. All of this is entertainment based, like what we're doing today is entertainment. And I am a theater geek. I'm a movie theater geek. Yep. Ryan and I have many conversations along with our friends at Big Bark Media.
Another shameless plug, bigbarkmedia.net. Woof.
Oh, woof. Yeah, I like it. Anyway, with all of that happening, our production nights of the football games are just that. They are a big production, and I love that.
Awesome.
I love it.
So that leads me right into my next question then. So it's been a journey in what I believe is 8 years for you, 7 for me. Take us down memory lane, like anything, either it's a game or just a favorite moment in Blizzard, or just share some of your top moments that have really, this is why I got into this, or this was hilarious, I'm glad we did this.
So I can't give you any, this is why we got into it, because like I just said, it was kind of just dumped right there. But I can tell you what I thought it was going to be.
Sure.
And then what it has become. So when I first went to the very first game, Art was telling me how we could be up in this suite or we can be in the front row. And I thought, okay, I had never been to an indoor football game until we owned the Blizzard. Sure. So I had no idea that balls were going to be coming at my head, players were going to be coming and landing in my lap. All of that was just new. And at first I sat and enjoyed the game, but I noticed that my husband was never sitting next to me, ever. Even now, where is he? He's over with the guys by the bench. That's where he hangs out, is with coach. So, and that's fine. That's his part. Once you came on and it became more about production and we changed things up a little bit, now it's, I must make at least 50 laps around that arena. Very rarely am I in my seat. Nope. If I'm in my seat, I'm probably standing and hanging over the boards, screaming at someone, but all good stuff. All good stuff.
Awesome.
But memorable moments, I think, have been with you, hearing over the headset that something's wrong with my headset, that I'm either too loud or shouldn't be talking, or I need to change channels, or we're dressing up for one of our many theme nights. So I loved being Agent Carter, Hella, even Wilhelmina Wonka. Yep. That was a good one too.
Yeah, that was a good one.
So that to me is the fun part of it, being involved in the day-to-day, seeing our fans, hanging with our players. That to me that's what hits home for me. That's why I continue to do it.
Very cool. So one of the, outside of the cool games and themes we do and stuff, one of the other cool things is it kind of came full circle with an actor out there contacting us for a series too, right? And I thought that was, for me, it was cool to watch that moment kind of unfold for you, because it was like worlds collided there.
Right. So, and actually you're wearing living proof of it.
Shameless plug number 3.
Yes, number 3.
Merch item of the video.
Ooh,
the
merch.
Kutcher hoodie.
Kutcher. There it is. It's funny, when the ranch was first getting piloted and we were notified by the director of the show and the producer, they said, hey, Ashton's going to play this guy that's a former indoor football player, and we need some merch. We need some real life merch from a real live team. And they asked whether or not we would be interested. And of course we said, well, yeah, hello. So we got him the sweatshirt. It's been on many episodes. We've had many people say, hey, did you guys know? Yeah, we knew.
Yeah.
We knew. And we've tried to get Ashton to come to a game. The series is now done, but we're still working on him actually coming and doing a guest appearance. So maybe we'll tag the ranch in this as well.
For sure.
Hashtag the ranch. Good stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, that was cool. So that was neat to kind of watch that come full circle, having gotten to know you more at that point and knew what a big deal acting and the entertainment was for you. So that was cool for me. And it's still like, I still get friends saying, hey, I just lost the ranch and realized the Blizzard was in there. I'm like, that's old news, but thank you.
That's
come
been
to a game.
Years. Yeah, that's a couple years
get you
ago.
to buy a ticket? Yeah, I knew. I didn't know. Hey, you caught me by surprise.
Yeah.
But that's been really cool. So.
Yeah. No, it was a really, at first I thought it was a joke. I thought somebody was playing a joke on us. And at the time, Caitlin Fitzgerald worked for us, and she said, no, Kathy, this is real. These are real
Right?
people. This is a real show. So it was great to watch it all unfold, like you said.
Awesome.
But hey, What about you?
What about me?
Yeah.
I told people when we were unveiling this show, I was just coming to sit here.
No. This is not the Kathy Hour.
Okay.
So I think we need to talk about how you came to be part of the Blizzard, because that's a cool story too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll do the short version because this can get again, we're on the clock.
Oh, yeah.
So I come from, all I've done most of my career life is sell. So I came from Best Buy at the time, and in the end of my Best Buy career, I was doing consulting. So I would drive a little Geek Squad bug around. If you didn't know what you wanted to put in your house or needed theater room or home automation, they'd send me out to do jobs like that. And I was sent out to Larry and Kathy's home. Got to meet Larry for the first time in the store, and then on the install, I met Kathy at their house. Got through what was a 2-day install that doesn't work anymore. That's how good I was at my job. They bought stuff that doesn't work.
Yeah,
that's what happens
good.
in sales.
It's good experience.
Yeah. So, anyways, we got to talking to them, and there's just something different about them. So when I left, it was a couple days after the job. I had text back to Kathy, and actually, I think it was right when you guys had purchased the Blizzard, because I remember you saying something about it.
I might have something available for you.
Yeah. I had text back and said, hey, I just don't know if I want to sling TVs my entire life. Keep me in mind. And text came back about 5 minutes later saying, hey, when you left, we said you were going to work for us someday, and I'm here. So
yes.
It was right time, right place. It was good people.
Yeah, and I think probably, it really did happen. Like when you walked out the door, I said to Larry, we need to hire that guy. I don't know where yet, but we're going to hire that guy somewhere because he's got great people skills. He's good at what he does, and here you are.
Yep.
And we've developed a great friendship.
Absolutely.
You and I personally, and then our families as well. So I feel very blessed to have you as part of Blizzard Nation, even though you can never seem to get your high five
it's this
right.
way
no,
on
it's,
Zoom.
It's this
It
way.
is this way on Zoom, but it goes that way.
I'm right here.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Wow. Anyway, he's a nice guy. He's a really nice guy. I like what has transpired as you and I have brought new things to the Blizzard, right? It's helped develop a lot of other creative things that we do behind the scenes of the Blizzard as well. So I think it's been great that you've come on board and you've helped to develop what the Blizzard is today. And it's come a long way.
Yeah.
We're still learning, which seems like we shouldn't after 7 years, but every year is different. And this past year was no different, right? Other than being absolutely different. Can I say different anymore in a sentence?
Yes, you can. Different.
It was very different. So, yeah.
No, and I've had a blast. It's been, to your point, a blessing. Like I had no clue what I was getting into, and there are some times when I'm like, what did I get myself into? But at the end of the day, I think I took it like it's a job where I still, in everything I've ever done, I get to sell. But more importantly, we get to make a difference, and that mattered when I said yes. I didn't know we get to work with schools and churches, scout groups and stuff to the extent we have now. But like early on, it felt like, I don't know, outside of some really diehard fans, it sounds bad, but how much would it missed, right? Like now I feel like there'd be a legitimate void left in all the work we've done in the community and schools. And I understand, I love our season ticket holders to death. People would have missed us. But now we feel like we've impacted so much that I feel like we've turned the corner in a good way.
Yeah, I think the key difference over the 7 years is we've become a community player. It's more about community than football.
Yep.
And I know our players probably don't want to hear that, and our coach definitely doesn't want to hear that.
Sorry,
it's not
Corey.
about football. But it is. It's about being in the community to view a football game. Yep. And the sport is a very real sport. We have a national presence better than we have ever since we purchased the team. And just excited about what's to come in 21 and beyond.
Perfect. So. I'll use that as an opportunity to tie a bow on it too. So the do-over season. Do-over. What can we share that folks will have to look forward to in more episodes of the To Be Named? That's where you come in.
To Be Named.
Kathy and Ryan show.
So I don't want to give too much away,
sure.
Right? Because we're going to do this weekly.
Because we don't know.
Okay, I wasn't going to say that, but because we don't know. But we have to talk about where do-over came from.
Yeah.
Do-over. Right? Because we got to give a shout out to a very important person
yeah.
who named our season when he didn't know he was naming our season. And if you're a football fan and if you're one of our fans and you were in the stands that day, who were we playing?
I don't remember.
Quad Cities. We were playing Quad Cities, and it was fourth down.
Yeah, it was an end of a series play.
It was the end of a series, and our lovely head ref, go ahead.
Jim Schaefer.
Jim decides, instead of saying repeat down, he says, we're going to have a do-over.
It was awesome.
And our announcer actually said, did he just say do-over? It was kind of like when you're out on the street as kids and you're like, car.
Game on.
Game on.
Game on! Game on!
We're going to do a do-over.
Yep.
So thank you, Jim, for the great creativity
Yes.
pre-COVID. Because we're having a do-over season.
For sure.
And I think we'll wait till the next time because we don't want to give too much content. We're going to talk about what's special about the do-over game, when the do-over game is going to happen. And just the do-over is exactly that. We couldn't do 2020 as a season. So we're going to do like a reboot and call it a do-over. Not a redo.
Not the redo.
No redo. Just a do-over. Because no one wants to redo 2020.
Right.
I don't know of anyone that wants to redo 2020. So
Awesome.
what else you got?
I think that's great for an Epi 1.
Epi.
Is that wrong? I might be wrong.
That's like an EpiPen.
Episode 1, not the Phantom Menace. Episode 1.
Ooh, now we're getting into Star Wars. See how you segue
I can't
right
do
away?
that. We're on the clock.
Okay. Yeah. See, because then we'd hit Marvel, we'd hit
Yes.
all of the Disney Plus stuff. Oh man, it just
Too long.
too much.
Too much to cover. So little time.
We're here to talk Blizzard.
Little Willy Wonka reference.
Ooh, nice, very good.
So thank you for tuning in to what we feel is a very historic and fun first episode of a long-running show, right? Unless it gets canceled. I'm not sure what I said there.
There was a lot in there, long running. Yeah, we don't know where this is going, but we do know that we want you to name it. So
Yes.
please send us your ideas on what we should name this beautiful show. Kathy and Ryan Hour, Ryan and Kathy Hour, the Blizzard Report.
Yep. I have no idea.
I got nothing.
No
We
idea.
seriously have nothing. We have no idea.
Nope, it's on you, and we'll tell you how to name it in a post coming up. But be sure to got it. Sure to tune in next week.
Because what are we going to talk about?
The do-over.
Do-over.
Game. And part of the promo schedule. Actually, weeks 1 and 2 of the promo schedule in next week's video.
Excellent. So do we do a go?
Yeah, we can get it though now.
Can we though, Ryan? Can we? Okay, let's go. Go Blizz.